You've entered the Houston Running Zone, the ultimate podcast for runners in the Houston area, featuring the everyday runners who inspire us, clubs, gear, races, and runcations. Houston, we've got the runs.
All right, today in the zone, I have a marathon runner. He is I would guess, a run club organizer. I kind of get his official term here. Also, a Running Alliance Sport ambassador. I know they've been doing that for a couple of years now. Happy to see that. And really just all around fun runner since I've known him. It's been a couple of years, but let's catch up. Mr. Jonathan Whitaker. Jonathan, what's up, man?
What's up, Keith? How are you? Thank you for having me on the show today. It's exciting.
Oh, it is. And, back in the RAS days when I was with them, before the 2020, I'd see you run all the races and everything. And I never really knew your story until I kind of looked at the RAS ambassador, like profiles and everything. And I was like, I had no idea how far you've come. I just thought you were a fun runner. I didn't realize, like, before you first started off, you were a smoker for a long time. Can you kind of walk us through, like, your transformation? Like, when did you decided to stop smoking, and did that automatically go to running, or where are we going here?
pretty closely afterwards. I smoked since I was probably 12 years old, and I was 32 and a half whenever I quit. So I quit in 2015 is when I quit smoking. But in 2014, I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. We'd kind of known that I'd had that for a very long time. So they put me on a CPAP machine, and it really helped me sleep at night. And I don't know, it made me want more oxygen. There was times I would notice during the day where I would be trying to breathe deep and I couldn't. I didn't feel like I was getting enough air. And I definitely blamed the cigarettes for it. It was a struggle. I quit probably twice before I finally actually quit. July 31st, 2015 was my last cigarette. And that was fantastic. After I quit smoking cigarettes, I didn't care what I ate. I was going to quit smoking cigarettes. So I might have ate a lot of junk food there for a little while. And I blew up quite a bit between July and February there, I guess you'd say. Yeah, I was close to 280 pounds. And we had a weight loss competition at work where it was $100 buy-in. Everybody had to put $100 in the pot, and whoever won the competition won the money. So I knew I had to win somehow. And my wife encouraged me, because her mom was a runner, that if you want to lose the weight, you got to start running. So they got me an app called Couch to 5K, and it would have you doing intervals. I'd walk for 5 minutes and maybe jog for 30 seconds, and then walk for 2 minutes, jog for 30 seconds. I do that for 20 minutes. And then each day it kind of progressed a little bit up to where it had me running for a whole minute. And then I saw the next day was for 2 minutes. I was so intimidated. But, it got easier and easier as I went on. It was, it just slowly got my body acclimated to running, and I started to feel good about myself. I felt really good. So it was a 6-week competition. I won the competition, and I got addicted in the meantime. And so I got addicted to feeling so good, and I didn't want to stop. I was feeling energetic in the morning. I had just quit smoking cigarettes. I'm on the sleep apnea machine, and life was good. I was feeling life everywhere. I met a couple of guys I work with had just started running too. So we started running together and encouraging each other. Signed up to do a 5K. And the next thing you know, I heard somebody tell me about the Texas Bridge Series. And I was very intimidated by that. But
things are really escalating quickly here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got really out of hand really quick. But I guess that's me. I have an addictive personality. It's hard for me to do anything that I do. It's hard to do it in moderation. And my dad was a preacher. He could not stand me smoking cigarettes. He called them cancer sticks. And he tried to help me get over my addiction. And he told me, why don't you get addicted? You get to choose your addictions. Find something else. So when I found running, I found my addiction. It was a lot. I felt better. So I did the Bridge Series and ran several years of running Alliance Sport. Ever since then, I did the Bridge Series, and then I did the 5K series. I did all the Seabrook. I did I lost quite a bit of pounds, almost 90 pounds, just running, just one foot in front of the other. keep it running. It was fun. I was very slow at first, and I did not care about speed. It was all about completion and just making it. It wasn't until later on I cared if I was fast or not. And then I ran my first marathon in 2018. I did Chevron, and that was fantastic. I loved it. So I did it again in 19, and then I also did the Austin Marathon a month later. So that was really fun. Very, very hilly.
Extremely, yeah, especially the full.
Yes. And then I started reading books, listening to ultra runners, and got inspired to do an ultra. And I thought a 50K would be too easy just because I've already ran 26. I know I could run 31, especially if there's aid stations. You can slow down and walk. So I decided to do the 50 miler at Brazos Bend.
Oh, nice.
And unfortunately, I didn't get to do it. The COVID thing happened, and everything got canceled. Like,
okay, so that would have been the December one when they do it in December.
No, it was the April one. So it was
okay,
April or May. Yeah. So like very end of February or early March, they canceled the race, and I'd been training for it. I had done 225 miler back to backs. I was ready, but they canceled it, and unfortunately, after that, I slowed down on my running. I guess everybody in the COVID world did, didn't they?
Either ramped up or slowed down. There was no stay the course, which is very interesting.
That's very true. A lot of people did just get out there and run a lot more, but unfortunately, I did not. I stayed at home more and lost a lot of energy and didn't run for anywhere near as much. I never quit running, but I did slow down. I'm back at it now. I'm feeling great. I got into the Chicago Marathon last year. I won the lottery. So nice. I was training for a full all through the summer last year. That was a lot of fun. I got a couple 20 milers in August, and then October I went to Chicago and ran the marathon.
Wow. Now you mentioned, addicting personality. But then again, I was never a smoker, but I know like nicotine and other type of substances are extremely addicting. And then you said you went to kind of lean towards food. Was that just out of boredom, or you needed kind of like that endorphin rush? Or I'm kind of like seeing like how'd you get to like it's a interesting way of doing things.
Probably more of a hand to mouth thing, So used to having the cigarette, so then I'll just have some popcorn instead, or I'll have some more.
Okay.
But slowly, like when I stopped running, not when I stopped running, when I stopped smoking and I started running, I switched all that out for a glass of ice water. And to this day, I've always got a glass of water with me. I drink a lot of water.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's a good tip for everybody, because everybody has some sort of something they want to change or change for the better, I guess. But, it was interesting when you were talking about, races shutting down. Was it the fact that you didn't have something to look forward to, or was it the the training with the group that maybe your group didn't want to, run together? Like, what was the part that was like, or was it just
a lot of training with the group? We weren't really running together very much. Me and a couple of other friends got together, and we joined a group from down here and a group from Houston, and we named ourselves the Urban Locos Runners. And we go all over the area to run. We go from Galveston to Seabrook to Kemah to Terry Hershey Park, way out on the west side of Houston, Buffalo Bayou, White Oak. And we always switch it up. And when the COVID happened, that stopped. Nobody really wanted to be around each other. Everybody wanted to stay at home and stay safe. Yeah, it's no fun running with the mask on. I don't know if you did any of that or not. But I think most of us just decided to try to obey the guidelines and do what they had said to do, and not do that, So
it was uncharted territory. So yeah, we don't know what we were doing. But it was interesting you called it Urban Locos, because I remember when you guys, as a packet pickup, I was working or something, and you guys like, yeah, we're official. We got shirts. Like that was
we're even more official now. We're going in and we're getting a tent. We'll have that set up for the 4th of July for our debut. We're very excited about it. Yeah.
But I love it because people love being part of a group. They love the swag, or just it's like you're part of a sports team. Like, you go to a baseball game and everybody's wearing an Astros shirt or an Astros jersey, I mean,
Yeah.
that's cool. So are you guys mixing up your swag? You guys doing different things, or kind of like, hey, we got this one thing, let's keep at it.
Yeah, we just keep at it. Everybody trains for something different all the time, but we all still get together on Sundays and run. This Sunday we'll be at Seabrook
All right.
at 6 a.m. starting off. If anybody wants to join us, please do.
Yeah, I love the Locos theme. It's so cool.
Yeah, we're just funny. We just try to have a dramatic free, no worries group. Just hang out, have fun, run, tell horrible jokes.
Yeah, there's definitely a boom of fun clubs, or more of a social aspect to it, which is pretty cool. And before we hit record, we're talking, business and everything. How in the world, because so many people are like this, they're working 5-6 days a week, whatever it is, work, family, run, life, like how are you balancing everything? Because everybody's balancing something. Everybody has other commitments outside of physical activity. How are you doing?
Yes. Well, that's a very good question. When I first started off, I started waking up a little bit earlier, 6:15, 6:30, and then on the weekends, a little bit earlier to go run with the group. But very slowly over the years, I've gotten up to where I'm up pretty regularly around 5 a.m. And my goal is to be home by 6:40, because that's what time I got to get my little man up to get him dressed and ready to go to school. He's in elementary now. And so I try to do it in the mornings, early in the mornings. 5:30 to 6:30, something like that is what my usual running time is.
All right, you still got the sleep mask?
Absolutely, I just got a new one a couple of weeks ago. I'm glad you asked that. Whenever I first got diagnosed with it, I had extreme obstructive sleep apnea. They did a sleep study on me, and I stopped breathing like 60 something times an hour in my sleep. And so they put me on a BiPAP machine. But I went this year and got a restudy, and it's more than half of that I've shaved off. So they said, you're nowhere near as obstructive. Good job. They put me on a regular CPAP now. So if you ever see me in the mornings, I've always got the straps on my face. I wear it every night. I feel much better when I do wear it. If I don't wear it, I don't feel right. So I do wear it. And hopefully, maybe one day I don't have to. But until they say I do, I'm going to wear it.
Well, progress is always cool, and whether it's weight or obstruction or stress, like when people sleep better, like there's no excuse for not waking up early, honestly. If not, get yourself checked. Like, did you go to like a sleep clinic, or how'd you find out?
In 2014, yes, I went to a sleep clinic, because that's the way you did it. They had sleep centers all over the place. Now you go and they send you home with a sleep kit. It pairs to they give you a couple wires, a little finger thing that you clip on that measures your pulse, and a wire that tapes right here. And then it Bluetooths to your app on your phone. It's only good for one night, but you hit start, you go to sleep, and it can do the at-home sleep study. And then my doctor is in the med center, where he did a virtual visit with me and told me, yeah, you're doing much better than where you were before. We're going to switch your machines. You'll now have a CPAP machine. So I've had that now a little over 6 weeks. It's so quiet. The BiPAP machine was very loud, and my wife is used to sleeping with it. She knows I'm there. It makes her comfortable to hear that fan noise, I guess you'd say. And that's gone. She doesn't hear it at all anymore.
So now she needs like a sound sleep app that emulated the same sound. You should have been recording that.
Yeah, she has a fan now by the bed that she uses, but she used to not have that, because that noise, she was used to it. She liked it. Made her comfortable.
Yeah. Well, made her comfortable that she knows that you're breathing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no excuse, everybody. Get checked if you feel like you can't wake up early. I don't know about 5 a.m. every time, but hey, it's working for you. You got it. So that's great. It does,
man. And I don't need anywhere near as much sleep as I used to. I used to be able to sleep 8-10 hours. But the point was, I wasn't getting good quality sleep. It was just obstructive, off and on sleep. Stopped breathing in my sleep. I was not getting good night's rest. Yeah. So now I'm more like 5-6 hours of sleep. I'm good to go. I feel great.
Yeah, you must be going down to a deep level of sleep, and that's awesome. It's working for you. But now I got to circle back and ask about the 50 miler. So you do 50K 50 miler. So what's on the docket?
Well, I'm signed up for Chevron again next year. I'm going to do the
Yeah.
marathon again. That'll be my night. I am. I signed up for the virtual lottery for New York yesterday. If
Cool.
they call your name and you get to do the virtual, you're guaranteed entry to the New York Marathon in 2025. So I would love to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I am not in the fastest group, so I will very likely never qualify for Boston unless I start fundraising, saving, and helping one of those organizations. Which I'm not opposed to doing that at all. I would do that.
Mm-hmm. But no 50K at least.
I would do one. I would do one. It needs to be in my horizon again.
Yeah, start easy with the 50K. Like Cowtown does a 50K. I mean, it's just Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
My brother lives in Fort Worth, and he started running after me, and he's now ran the Cowtown half the last 2 years, and I think he's planning on doing it again next year. And before too long, he wants to do the full.
There you go. You got a ride. So
yeah, I do. And I've definitely got a place to stay. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a little hilly up there, but I would do it. Have you done the Cowtown half?
No, it's a lot hilly. Well, anything's hilly compared to here, so which is so
flat.
Well, speaking of which, so bridge series, you went crazy. You went from being able to run a whole minute to running an entire bridge series. Which people listening, 2 10Ks over bridges, half marathon over the Fred Hartman and everything. So why did you decide to become an ambassador? You're just like a fan of the races? Because I mean, you guys have to do, you got to get out there and help promote the races. What was your
very blessed.
deciding point?
It just seemed like a cool thing to do. I would love to get out there and represent RAS. They put on a lot of good races, and they give back to the community. And Robbie Saban, the owner, is a really good guy. My buddy John Wynn runs with them, and we do a lot of stuff together. So it just seemed like I would be a good fit. It's right around the corner. I've ran all their races many a times. I've run the 5K series. Like I said, Seabrook, I've done that a bunch. Did it this year. And I just like being out there and being a part of it. If I can help and volunteer and help somebody along the way, then let's do it. Let's go.
There you go.
And,
that's what I said. All around positive runner, having fun. That's cool.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to the 4th of July heat wave. I got a good group going out there for that. So I'm very excited. My wife is signed up.
There's been rain, but there's never been like, there's a cold front. Never in the last 10 years.
No, it's been very nice some of those years when it's just a little drizzle and it's not too hot out there. It's very nice. This will be my first year to just do the 5K instead of the 5 miler. So I'm also looking forward to that.
You are in the Houston running zone. We've got the runs.
Most people do halves, and you're doing a lot of fulls. Is that kind of like your favorite distance, or what's like your go-to? Like, if you wanted to do something, does a distance like the marathon distance have to be like a destination, or is there like a go-to that you love?
The halves are my favorite. I love doing a half. A half is the perfect distance. I can go run a half just about any day, and it doesn't hurt too bad. It won't affect my family. I'm done by 9 o'clock in the morning, and we can just spend the day together. I haven't done too many destinations. I've done Austin, and I've done the New Orleans half, and then that's it. It's the only destinations I've done. I would do more, but I just don't. I don't get too much time off from work, so I have to choose those dates wisely.
Well, Chicago's going to be amazing, though. I mean,
Yeah, that was fun. I just did it in September or October last year. I took my 13-year-old girl, and me and her went up there and did it. My wife is in school, so she couldn't go. My 7-year-old wasn't. It was too much to take them both, so I just took the 13-year-old. We had a great time. And
okay, I got confused if it was coming up or you already did it. So okay, awesome.
Already did it. And if I can get into New York though next year, that'd be great. I'll take the wife probably, probably the whole family. They love it up there.
Yeah, easy to get around. Everything's pretty compact and everything. Is there any other like favorite race events that, besides obviously Chevron, which is like the go-to favorite race for everybody? Obviously RAS, which how we met, or back in the day. But any other races that like you love that are in the local area?
Well, I love the Pearland Half Marathon. I've been a pacer for them a couple of years. I'll be pacing next year. I got a group together to do the pacing event. They put on a really fun race. And then I know it's not too local, but I love Austin. I've done Austin a couple of times. I've done the half and the full. They get a belt buckle, and that's always nice to have for Go Texans Day.
Yeah. Well, in Austin, do they still have like that ridiculous hill at
Yes.
the half? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it hasn't changed at all. They got a couple of them out there that are really difficult, but I had my first PR out there doing the Austin half right after I'd done Chevron the first year in 2018. So
okay.
I beat it though in Seabrook 2 years later on the trails. I was in pretty good shape, doing pretty good there. But I like the full. You asked me why I like the full, and I think it's the challenge that comes behind it. It's the it's defeated me a couple times and made me really struggle, and I've also been able to conquer it. So it's a love-hate relationship with that thing. So I respect the distance very much.
Yeah, I think what is it, like at mile 12 to like 12.1, there's just that ridiculous hill for Austin half. Is that what it was? Is it? Yeah, I think it's 12.
Austin, yeah, it is. Right when you're going back into downtown, it goes down and then all the way back up. Yeah, is that what you're talking about in Austin?
Yeah, like the greatest cheering section ever. They're just like so.
There's a lot of people out there right there. And then if you ever do the full, you'll take a left and everybody else takes a right. The crowd just dies right out. You don't see anybody for a little while at all until you get down to the University of Texas. But
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then you see them again when you get on the east side of town. You'll see a lot of people. But
yeah, I had no idea you're a pacer. That's awesome. What pace group do you like to run?
The 2 hour mark, 2:05, somewhere right in there. Something very comfortable. That's
okay.
I want to be pacing. I did I paced 3 halves so far this year: the Cypress, the Vintage, and Pearland. Oh, and Minute Maid. I did pace the Minute Maid half too. That was a good one. Good and hot.
Well, a two or a 2:05. I mean, that's rocking it, because that means what's your normal half then?
Well, if I was to get up there right now, I'd be around a 150 probably.
Nice.
PR is 140, which I'm not there right now. But
was that pre-2020?
No. It's since 2020, I've had to relearn to get back out there and do the distance. I really cut my running probably by a third. I was used to running 40 miles a week, easy, 45. And then COVID happened and it was closer to 9, 12 miles a week, they're doing 3 miles at a time. So, but I've been putting some good miles in this year. Look, that's another reason to do the marathon. It keeps you motivated all year long, because you got a good run coming up. Can't rest, can't slack. A little break here and there is okay, but
got to behave on the food and everything.
Oh yeah,
to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Some days I don't care on the food. It's like, no, I'll run that off. It's fine. After a good 20 miler, I don't care what I eat. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, afterwards. Oh, it's no holds barred. I mean, it's a full contact sport. And has your family gone the running route at all?
Yeah, a lot of them. I have my daughter gets out there every once in a while. She's done the 5K series with us before.
Cool.
She is in volleyball and she's been going to the gym a lot. She is not the biggest fan of running right now, but she goes through her phases. If I tell her she can bring her boyfriend, she'll go run with us. So that's fun. The wife works. Yes, it helps. The wife will, Leslie, she'll come and run a 5K with me. She said she sign her up for any 5K. And I do believe she's going to do the 10K in Galveston this year. So not at Kemah, because Kemah is hot. So Galveston is a much better one. It's a little bit more of a subtle bridge. So I think she's going to do that one. And then my little man, he just turned 7, but he's done several of the kids' Ks. And he likes it. He likes to get out there and run. He likes it a lot. So that makes me proud.
Yeah, it's good when you've inspired others, and when we say 5K, it's like, man, it's a, especially in the heat, it's a thing. Like it's like no distance shame at all, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's very intimidating for a lot of people whenever I talk about it at work. I'm doing a 5K or a 5 mile. What? Yeah, come on. I got a couple people from work joining me, so that's fun. I'm very happy about that.
After Chevron and you got New York on the docket, is there anything like like you like be like your dream, or a couple years down the road, like what would be like a thing like, all right, I would want to do this race? Like, is there anything like that for you?
Yeah, of course. I'd like to do a lot of destination runs. I wouldn't mind doing the Vegas one. They have a brand new full marathon I just saw the other day, but I would love to do the half. They shut down the strip at night,
Yeah.
and it's like November, December, so the weather's going to
Mhm.
be great. It's not so humid there. I'd love to do that. And then there's one in Washington, the Redwoods Marathon. That would be a lot of fun running through the trees. That would be super cool. New York is definitely on my list. My brother lives there, and it's a beautiful city. I've gotten up there and I've ran the Brooklyn Bridge and the Bridge of the Americas a few times, but I would love to do them all. That'd be fun.
Nice. Oh
Yeah,
man, that's
I
cool.
don't. There's not very many that I'd probably want to turn down. My friends are going to do San Antonio later this year. That'll be fun. I think that's in December. And
Okay.
then I was asked to put a group together to go pace the Georgetown half. That's in December also. That's a little hilly course. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, or yeah, it's the same group the Pearland does, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Houston
hmm
Running Company. Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah, good
yeah.
company. Cool.
We did such a good job with Pearland. She asked to keep helping, so we're gonna do that.
Definitely. Oh, also, you want to plug? I know you guys do like discount codes for Bridge Series and stuff like that. Do you have those codes with you? If not, I'll put them in the notes. That way, if people want to check out the Bridge Series by the time this episode airs out.
So Kemah is KM24JW05, and then Galveston is GA24JW05, and then La Porte LP24JW10. You get $10 off of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's pretty exciting. And then,
They did one for the series.
yes,
Okay, cool. I
it's
wasn't
just
sure.
in it. Yep, I got it right here. TBS Texas Bridge Series 24JW10. So TBS 24JW10.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if people can wing it and works in their schedule, series is the way to go. Get some bonus
Absolutely.
swag and fun stuff.
And it's all on Sunday morning. Starts off pretty hot in September, but it cools down each race just a little bit. So usually by the time we get to La Porte in November, the weather's pretty nice.
Yeah, you just got to figure out where the wind's coming from.
Yes, absolutely. So you might struggle one way, but not the other. So hopefully it's the way up you're hurting. The first loop over the bridge.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, that's awesome. Well, yeah, again, I appreciate you taking some time with us on your day off. I'll definitely let you enjoy the day with the family, with it being summer. But before I let you go, I got 3 more bonus questions for the lightning round. You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, question number 1. What's your favorite race gear? Something you must have race day: shoes, hat, glasses, you name it.
Oh, sunglasses. Definitely my Gooder sunglasses. I love those. And then some good headphones, of course, too. I have the noise canceling ones that allow the noise to come in so I can hear the music and hear what's going on around me at the same time. I like to turn the volume down a little low and just move my feet and dance to the beat. That's
Nice.
what I do. Yeah.
Well, for the Gooders, what's your go-to model right now?
The OGs, and
Nice.
I want them all. I have lots of them. I have a whole shelf full of different ones.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Right.
Like, if it depends on the day, what you're in the mood for. Yeah, that's my go-to.
Mhm.
It's like the OGs, but there's a ridiculous amount of colors and styles.
Yes, like them all. I got the dragon ones. The year of the dragon is what I wore today. They're very comfortable.
Cool. All right, and question number 2: if you could go on a run with anybody, alive or past, who would it be?
Oh man, that'd be my brothers. All one of them has passed, and the other 2 are still here. I'd go on a run with them all day, any day. 2 of us. I mean, there's 3 of us, and we do all still run in our select cities. My brother lives in New York. He runs, and my other brother lives in Fort Worth. He runs, and I'm down here running. So when we get together, we like to run, and we always have fun.
Yeah, that's another ding for Cowtown. There you go. Think about it.
I know, right? I've gone up there and supported him a few times. I surprised him the first time he did it, but I haven't ridden it.
Oh, that's awesome. And question number 3, a little polarizing, but I got to ask it: Tex-Mex or Texas barbecue?
Oh, Tex-Mex all the way.
Right.
Yeah, I love Tex-Mex. Mamacita's is one of my favorite places, and they just opened the taco stand around the corner over here. We've eaten so much of that since it's been open. It's delicious. So good question.
Well, what's your go-to at Mamacita's?
The veggie fajitas. I get those all the time. They're so good. That onions and mushrooms, everything, they caramelize them on the skillet. They're delicious.
Well, yeah, again, I'll let you get back to the family. I appreciate you taking some time, and hey, we'll catch you at the series.
Well, you'll see me. Sounds good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
As always, if you want to become the first to find out about upcoming weekly episodes, simply hit the plus, follow, subscribe button. Depends on your podcast platform. And if you're on a podcast app where you can leave a rating and review, we always love it. Hey, give us 5 stars if you like it. And if you don't like it, give us 5 stars anyways. You made it through the whole episode. But more importantly, looking forward to sharing another episode next week.
Thanks for visiting the Houston Running Zone. If you know someone you'd like to be featured in the zone, go to thehoustonrunningzone.com and send us a message. Until next week, always remember, Houston, we've got the runs.